Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to have the Bears first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just...
And he will score! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He's got the Alabama product, Robbie Oots. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, Coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Flush to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They're going to run it here with Monunga. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard.
on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. It is second and 9. They'll go play action with Darnold. Flush to his right. is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Inside the 10, it is caught.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. What is going on? Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Williams to the air once more. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams, out to his right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second and goal. What is up? They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Rome Odunze, touchdown Bears. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly. Extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
That ties the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there, We do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 42-yard
Throwing
line.
is Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field, and he'll be taken down. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 41 yards.
And the Bears.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
What is up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. He puts it up, and it's caught. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Red lady.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Seahawks 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Horton. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll take off again.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the
Darnold now on first and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it, and he's into the end zone. Sam Darnold, touchdown Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
Bears 30, Seahawks 20.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Rolling right. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, there's one thing for sure, Mike, is you are not going to blame the protection up front. They had more more than enough time provided to this quarterback to make a better throw, and I think he's just trying to force something that wasn't there, and the defense takes advantage of it.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll go underneath to Swift. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready, set.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get this out to Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and the 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.